Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great. I just want to say first, thank you so much for all the support I'm receiving from you guys and all the requests and feedbacks you sending to me. So today we're gonna try out a beauty blender, beauty sponge, because you sent me so many requests which is the best one from the drugstore or not drugstore, which one you should get, and this is the only one I could find in Guardian, so I thought I would try it out because this is the easiest one to get at the moment. Okay, so I got this in Guardian. I believe this is from the brand Beuty, and it says this is a 2-in-1 function, streak free. And what else it says, it does have instruction how to use, which is great because a lot of people don't know how to use them. And yeah, let's open it up and see it. I bought this one for 15 ringgit in Guardian, and it's really hard to get beauty sponge because actually this is the only one they are selling. Where is my scissor? So I went to buy it. 15 ringgit actually is not that bad. I will also give you a few alternatives if you don't want to get this one from the drugstore. First of all, I don't even know if I'm gonna recommend it because I have never tried this before. So when you open it up, it comes like that. Okay, it's quite hard, but of course you need to damp it first. Doesn't smell anything. Yeah, so I've just got some water just right here, which I'm gonna just put it inside, soak up some water. Okay, so it's become quite big after that. Actually it feels okay, it doesn't feel that hard. It's okay. Just to compare, I really like this from Beuty, and this one is a little bit softer. So I'm just gonna grab a clean towel just to soak up the excess water which coming out. So you just want to squeeze it so that's gonna come out and it's not gonna mix in with your foundation. It's still gonna be damp, but you don't want it to be too wet. You can try it on your skin. Little bit hard, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna try mainly using the sponge to apply everything I can. I'm gonna start with the primer. I like to use this from Bobbi Brown. This is the vitamin enriched face base, and I'm gonna try to apply also with the sponge, so just to see. I like to use sponge because it can really melt into the skin, and I really hope this is not gonna remove this very expensive product. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit too hard for my liking. I'm just scared it's removing the product, but we can really see when I'm gonna apply the foundation. Yeah, it's a little bit too hard. With time, maybe it's gonna get a little bit softer, so yeah, we will see. So let's check with the foundation. So foundation, I'm using the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. From this, I normally need just 1 pump all over the face, and we can really see if this is gonna soak up the product or not. This is normally enough for me to cover this part of the face, and I normally just put a little bit up here, so I'm nervous. Okay, here's my mirror. So looking close up, it kind of make it a little bit patchy. It's a little bit hard. Not a little bit, actually it's quite hard. And kind of emphasize my dry patches. I'm not sure why. I did apply primer and everything. It doesn't soak up too much product because normally I use exactly this much, 1 drop for her face, but I do feel like it kind of leaves some marks. When I hit it, it's kind of leave the mark of the sponge just there. But never mind, we're gonna make it work. I just want to really see, if you really don't have any option, is it gonna work? Okay, so I don't know if you can see close up. It's not that bad. It's definitely not my favorite. As I said, the Beuty is one of my favorite, and it's very soft and applies everything evenly. The thing, if it's really too hard, it can remove the product. Okay, let's just cover up the forehead and see what happens. Just a little bit up there. It's a little bit too thick, not very sharp on the edge, so I don't really like the one I can do around the brows. I like a little bit sharper. This is a little bit, this is more roundy. I'm having a little bit harder time with this sponge, I'm not gonna lie. Normally it takes a little bit shorter time to apply. For concealer, I'm going to use the liquid camouflage concealer just to keep it in the family with Catrice. And I don't normally use a lot of concealer, I don't really need, and I'm really hoping it's gonna work. Okay, it does the job. It does the job, but I definitely feel pain in my hands just to trying to squeeze it and make it more kind of soft. It does leave some marks on the face, so you have to keep going back. That's why it takes a little bit longer, because you have to go back and remove these sponge marks which it leaves. But as I said, it does the job. To set the under eye, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie baking powder. I normally don't bake anymore. I'm just gonna show you how to use with the sponge, but for myself, I normally don't do it anymore. So I'm just going to go back, pick up some product. It does pick up the product, so let's just apply and see. Yeah, no issue with this one, it applies nicely. Yeah, no issue at all, applies very nice. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of cream contour. I'm using the Rimmel stick, and I didn't powder my whole face, just my under eye, so I'm just gonna use this side of the sponge, trying to blend this out. I'm really hitting the face with this one. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit harder, as you can see. You kind of have to like sweep it around. You can make it work, okay, you can make it work, but I'm gonna say it's not my favorite to apply. So let's see on the forehead. As I said, you can't really blend it like with pressing it. You have to really like just sweep it around and then move it around, because with blending it's kind of give you some pain because you keep hitting your face. Okie dokie. I'm going to use a cream blush just to see how is it gonna blend out. I'm using this Doctor's cream blusher, and what I like to use, I just use of course the same sponge, and then with this side I'm just gonna pick up a very small amount of product, try to pick up, and dab it on the face. Doesn't really want to pick it up. Oi! Oh shoot! Yeah, this one doesn't really want to work with me. I think by now it becomes so dry because all the moisture just being... Ugh, what's that? Oh yeah, it's being very hard and doesn't blend properly. In camera it might look okay, but in person it's very texturized. Apply blush, it wasn't really my favorite because by now I used it and it feels like all the moisture just sucked out and it's become even more harder, which normally doesn't happen to me because I keep using the same beauty sponge like the whole day. I don't even need to keep going back again and then soak it with water. So yeah, let's just try to bake underneath my contour and then see how is that gonna work out. So just pick up some powder and try to just bake. There shouldn't be any issue applying powder because I'm not even blending anything, it's just applying the powder. I'm gonna say this is hard, not the softest thing ever. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna go quickly finish the rest of my face because I can't use the sponge for eyeshadow or anything else, and I will give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, my makeup is done. I finished it all off. So let's talk about the sponge itself. So I paid for this 15 ringgit, which is not a lot, but would I recommend to get it? I mean, it does the job. If you have completely no option at all, it will do the job. But if you're looking for a good sponge, I would recommend to get it from Beuty. I'm just gonna put it up here so you can check it out. Beuty have nice sponges. I'm not sure about the price, but you can check it out on their Instagram page. I feel like this is just too hard for me. I'm not sure if with time is it gonna get softer when I keep using it, but most likely I will not reach for it at all anymore, which I don't like to say that I just wasted 15 ringgit. I just wish that they would come up with a softer sponge. This is just like my opinion. That's what I think. I think this is too hard to apply anything. Yeah, it does apply the baking powder beautifully, however. So yeah, you can make your own decision on this. I would say I would rather get it from Beuty. I'm not sure how much their sponges are. If you have option, if you don't have any option, this one will still do the job. So this is up to you. Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful for you and that you can make your own decision if you will get it or not. And please hit the subscribe button and the like before you leave. It would help me out so much, really so much. And yeah, thank you guys and see you guys in my next video. Bye.